Welcome to the SATexpo podcast 2025. My name is Deja and it's a pleasure to be your host. Over the next few days, we are going to be sitting next to industry experts, innovators, and of course, I would say change makers in the industry right here in the heart of the space and satellite space tech world. We do have a very special guest with us right now. We have Mr. Ali Boustani. May you please just kindly introduce yourself to everybody who's watching us right now.
Hello, hi. So thank you for having me. I'm Ali Boustani. I'm the president of MicrowaveSoft. So we are a satellite company that are located in Canada and Kuwait, actually both. So we have an office in Kuwait, and we have been in this industry since 2010.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. And of course, it's a pleasure to have you with us for the first time SATexpo 2025 podcast. I believe it's not your first time in SATexpo.
Last year I was also a guest on the
Okay, so you have an experience in terms of SATexpo 2025 as well. We do know that this year SATexpo is quite buzzing, right? What are you expecting to get out of the expo this year?
Actually, the advances in the satellite industry have been so tremendous. And it's, since last year, like a lot of technologies are going to version 2 already that didn't even exist a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And with the merging of Starlink, Kuiper, different LEO constellation here and there, the game is changing a little bit when it comes to the satellite industry. Like before, like when we started, so we were just most of our revenue was coming from broadcast.
Okay.
And a share of that was from the VSAT. But these days, like these new technologies are changing the whole landscape, and we are trying to adapt to this new landscape.
Right.
And something that a lot of people was seeing it as a threat to companies like us, that we were SAT providers, but we how to compete with these huge B2C platforms that they are offering services for such a low cost and such high quality, to be honest.
Yeah.
So kudos to them. But I think again, what I will see that we are hoping that we end up having is to embrace these new changes and try to integrate these services into the services that we offer to our customers, and try to capitalize actually on the fact that these advances in technology is enabling us to offer a better service to our customers.
Yeah, because there's no way out of it. We have to keep evolving, whether it's there.
Yeah.
Whether we choose to accept it or not, it's just a matter of what you just said, to evolve, to accept it, and see how you can actually benefit from the whole thing. So coming back to what you just said, the next question was actually going to be similar to what you had mentioned. What has surprised you, or something that has happened in the, I would say, satellite industry that was actually quite surprising for you?
My PhD is in antenna design from McGill University. It's very interesting that I was working on reconfigurable antennas in 2008 at that time. But at that time, I was not like, for example, the applications that I used to see at that time for these things were not were too futuristic that I was not believing that I'm gonna implement them. And that's why mainly after I finished my PhD, I did some R&D and these things. I have a few patents here and there. But mainly we are in the commercial side and we're selling the service. Of course, our scientific background helps. But these days we see that the advances in especially SAT industry is so huge that it fascinates me, to be honest. When I see, for example, these phased array technology is so amazing that a flat antenna these days, you can take it anywhere and can track all these LEO satellites all around the planet that they're moving here and there. I see that this is what scientists like me, they better than me definitely, they develop. And it's not in the labs anymore. It's being used worldwide by normal people. And to be honest, it's serving people like at rural areas where there was no internet, where people like wishing to get a small signal there just for a simple communication. Now they can have wideband everywhere, like they're on their boat, like watching their Netflix. So
like we've really come a long way from now. So that's a good surprise, I would say, right?
Yes, that's why for me, I look at it from that scientific point of view. It's also very interesting for me, and I enjoy to see these advances, and that's why I try to integrate myself to be part of this advancement. So that's why we try to, I'm a university professor at the American University of Kuwait. So we did have a grant about how to capitalize on the LEO constellation, which is existing these days, to increase the safety in general of the transportation, including the aviation and the ground transportation. So I'll explain this later on for you, but I'm telling you, this new LEO constellation is what is. I'm sure, but your other guests, they're gonna mention it more than once. Yeah.
Well, we definitely want to hear more about the thing you just highlighted about the research that you're actually doing, but I think we need to have a little more time with you for that.
I hope.
But we would love to have you back for that. So just a few more questions.
Yes.
How does SATexpo help you take your business to another level?
Here for us, we've been coming here like every year forever.
Okay.
For us, it's a reunion.
Right.
To see the other people in the industry.
To connect.
To exchange some experiences. And sometimes actually we close good deals here.
I mean, everybody wants to hear that, especially as a business owner. That's very good then. It's got a good side to it. Now, my last question to you is basically, I know you got a lot of things in your pipeline in terms of the things that you do or you are going to be planning to have. What is on your radar for 2025?
So in 2025, actually, it's we are bringing Starlink to Kuwait. This is something that I want to reveal today.
Ooh.
We are actually working with the authorities over there, regulators over there, and with the SpaceX company at the same time. So we're going to officially launch Starlink in Kuwait. That's what we're working on right now. And
they heard it here first at the SATexpo Podcast 2025.
Yes.
Well, I want to say thank you very much for your time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor having Mr. Ali, of course, all the way from Kuwait, I believe, who's come to join us right here at the SATexpo Podcast. My name is Dija. I hope you guys enjoyed that insight. We've got a lot more insight stories and perspective coming your way throughout this event, so please stay tuned. Thank you very much, Mr. Ali.